I'm just saying, you might actually have a lot of fun playing Dungeons and
I
Dragons.
don't like Dungeons and Dragons.
Gotta give it another chance.
It sucks. It sucks hardcore.
You take that back.
I will never be a loser like that.
Loser?
Yep.
The only loser is people who don't play D&D, embracing their imagination. Like you!
I embrace my imagination all the time.
But that's in a format with rules and structure.
I play The Sims, I have imagination.
I played The Sims! That was the most basic bitch answer I've ever... I'll have you know, I play The Sims.
You know those storylines you can make in that?
But imagine making a storyline in Dungeons and Dragons.
That's not...
A powerful paladin, a noble fighter,
No.
a dark eldritch abomination worshipping the dark god as a warlock.
No.
Isn't that some fun?
No.
Interesting?
No.
Even slightly cool.
Get up out of my face.
You got a lot of custom classes. You could be a gunslinger.
It's
You could
December
shoot
29th, 9:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5.
Oh, he knows. Good morning, Max. You want to play Dungeons and Dragons?
Max.
Milk.
What?
If I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage, I just can't function, sweetie.
Stage? Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down.
I guess.
Nick. Max is really nervous.
That's understandable. He could be put to death. This is a death penalty. We have the death penalty. You understand that if he is found out for this crime, he is gonzo. Dunzo will no longer exist on this planet Earth ever again.
If I roll higher than a 10, he dies.
Oh,
18.
God! Hey, my sweeties. What? Come on, Coco. Come on, it'd be fun to play D&D.
No.
Give it a shot.
No.
Give it another shot.
No.
Give it another chance.
No.
I'm a better DM now. Before we were just clowning around. Now it's a real thing. Now I know what I'm doing. I look at the book, I say that looks cool, and then I put it in front of you to fight. I'm way better now. Don't you want to roll the dice? Hear the clickety-clackety sound? I should probably not do that so close to the mic. What? You don't think I should fly, do you? Huh? You know? You've got to make a good first impression. See, he can fly in the courtroom. Magic is real.
Magic isn't real, Nervous. Magic is nothing but a lie and a trick of deceit.
How dare you? When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little. No. We can't be having you flying around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone.
It's another lawsuit on you.
On top of murder.
Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay.
Oh, sweetie. Why is it this time, Max? Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? I can see it now. The dashing young lawyer flying fabulously from above. One glimpse of that and everyone in the room will be on your side.
Max, really? No one needs to fly today. Nick, what's with that look in your eyes?
It could work. For once I could turn the tables on people. People would be on my side.
Nick.
Instead of me having to always fight an
Nick.
uphill battle.
Nick.
Like, you think I've proven myself this much, but no, no matter how many court cases I win, no matter how many my perfect W Street continues to climb, they don't give me the respect I deserve. Imagine I fly in from above. Oh, the looks on their faces. I can see it now.
You need to relax.
I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer, flying fabulously. It could work.
No.
It could work.
December 29th, 10 a.m. District Court.
Roll for performance. That was a 7. He's gonna fuck this up. And now the case. And now the case of
Your Honor.
Oh. What?
Your Honor, get on with it.
It's just
Everyone was docked.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I didn't know we were already cutting it out. Oh, sorry. I just realized that the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns. So, what is the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? Yes, Your Honor. He does often go by that name. You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we call the defendant Maximilian Galactica. It sounds more friendly. I wonder if that is to our advantage. Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please.
I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
My W streak ain't ending today, eh?
That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy.
Oh.
It did not count. Do you hear me?
What are you, 6? She must still be upset about what happened last time.
You have no chance. 0, zilch, nada. I'm not losing this case. No, I ask because it is not in the nature of a Von Karma to lose anything.
At and you. Because you said lose anything, not lose at anything, and you forgot the you and you ask. I think Coco's like, who asked?
Push the button.
Okay.
I guess being with the name Von Karma is a free pass.
You did that one on purpose.
Be arrogant and annoying. Yes, I did. I did do that on purpose.
You forgot boy.
I did. I did that on purpose. How you feel? How does that make you feel as a human being?
It makes you feel incomplete.
I guess being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying.
You forgot the period at the end.
You know what I'm not gonna miss?
What?
Straight punch to your face.
Oh!
Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Okay.
I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are.
Me? Guilty? What are you talking about? Hey, that's my phone.
Oh, this is your phone?
Oh, I was gonna say, that's my voice. But I said phone instead because it was coming from the phone. Damn you, brain. Damn you!
It will be my ultimate revenge. Ew. Boy. Just wonder. It's a good spot. It's a good spot. But it's not like it'll bring her dad back.
Fucking burn him.
There. Opening statement complete. Now let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Miss Von Karma.
Detective Gumshoe, get up there now!
Dick Gumshoe. Dick is a perfectly fine name to have.
Good for him. Sorry to keep you from work, as I'm sure you need every penny you earn, Detective.
You can earn.
It doesn't matter. If it's not important to the sentence, it doesn't matter. Don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this.
I think it's important to the sentence.
I don't think it is.
Okay. It wasn't important. don't want to put it in the game for her to say. Aren't you glad you decided to play video games with me? What?
Oh, it stopped. The second you took off your headphones, it stopped.
It's probably coming from Tookie's room.
Tookie?
Yeah. I think he left his speaker on and stuff. Just playing. But it's not loud enough, so it's not bothering us.
Very well. I would like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question.
Oh boy!
Don't eat the cardboard.
But it's tasty.
At your service, sir.
Alright, Detective, you may proceed with your testimony. Ooh. Details of the event.
The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out.
It was a bit of a nip in the air.
Get down. Oh, don't you dare sit and get comfy. All the circus performers were gathered in Big Top to practice their routines.
So, I hear.
The practice session broke up around 10 p.m.
Okay.
The murder itself took place at the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail.
I'm not gonna say it.
I thought I wasn't allowed to.
Okay.
Okay, the cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck.
Jesus Christ. I see. He was beaten to death.
He was double cheeked up. Here's the autopsy report for the victim. Having doggy dreams.
Yeah, dream.
Here's the autopsy report for the victim.
The court accepts this into evidence. Autopsy report. A blunt object. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Details of the event. It's gamer time, Coco. What's she gonna do? Pressing the statement, a bold move. Grand strategy.
Very bold.
See how it plays out. Let me ask you about the snow.
It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime.
Was there a lot of... Oh, I guess you kind of already answered that question. Did it pile up?
It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about 1.5 inches was on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day.
The snow. Let me see. There's gotta be more to this.
What's the matter, Nick?
I need to take a look at the court record. Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing on the night of the crime? There's snow. The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40, making it extremely cold out. All the circus performers were gathered in the Big Top to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza in the front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail, double cheeked up, on a Tuesday afternoon. A wooden box?
That's right. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed.
Carrying the box, huh?
It was a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor.
What do you mean?
Well, it was much heavier than it looked, not to mention it was locked.
Locked, you say? Wooden box added to the court record. The victim was hunched over this 20-pound box. It boasts a small but strong lock. Maybe my only chance. I might as well ask some questions.
The contents.
Do you mind telling us what was inside that box?
Well, we found the box. It was locked tighter than Fort Knox.
Bars! Fucking bars! Gumshoe got bars!
So I took it back to the station and cracked it open. And all that was inside was this little bottle.
Bottle? What is that, detective?
Cocaine! Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor.
Exactly what it looks like, cocaine! It's a little empty because I had to do an all-nighter, but other than that... What's inside the bottle?
It's filled with pepper.
Pepper?
I thought it was cocaine.
Why in the world was it locked in that big box? There's only one little bottle in that huge box?
I wonder if that was some sort of special meaning. Has some sort of special meaning.
Small seasoning bottle added to the court record. It got pepper. The cause of death was a blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck. According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct?
You've done your homework, pal!
And you haven't found this murder weapon, have you?
The police are searching for it as we speak. But there is that it is something the perpetrator ran off with. Pepper trader.
The pepper trader? Because there was pepper in the box! You.
Me.
Oh, Trident.
Dio.
Oh, all of them. Judge. Oh, look at you. They can't see us doing the finger wave. We're pointing our fingers. You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene.
No, I bet he made it disappear with magic.
Gumshoe! Magic does not like he's just super mad aggressive about it.
Like past trauma. Magician one time revealed the magic.
Magic is dead to me. Made my wife disappear, and she never came back.
Kids too.
Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of this event now. I guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case.
You mean all we're gonna get out of him? Is that little pepper bottle?
Bottle of pepper.
Pepper bottle.
Okay.
Same thing. Bottle with pepper, pepper bottle. Bottle full of pepper, pepper.
But what if the bottle could hold any content? It's not a pepper bottle, but a bottle that is just happened to be filled with pepper. Like, yeah, if you wanted, you could.
So at the moment, it is a pepper bottle.
Or is it just a regular bottle filled with pepper?
It's a pepper bottle right now.
But if it was a pepper bottle, it would be a bottle that, like, maybe had a specific brand for the pepper.
It's a pepper bottle right now. Okay?
But it's not like a logo.
Okay, but a water bottle is a water bottle because it's filled with water. You empty out the water, now it's just a bottle.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
So it's a pepper.
But like
bottle.
when you buy it at the store, it has like the logo on it, and it says it's meant to be filled with water.
Bottle.
But it's not.
It's a pepper bottle. You put pepper in a bottle. Now it's a pepper bottle.
Wait, does it have like
hey, I'm gonna
little pee on it?
Shut up.
Ow.
Now that we have wrapped that up.
The pepper debate.
With the detective, I'd like to call my next witness. And I'm not even off the stand yet. Obviously, but that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint. Oh no, but wrapped up has such a oh no, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy.
Oh.
Gumshoe.
Get the fuck out of here, Gumshoe. We ain't got time. I got a lunch at 4:30. I ain't missing. It's a late lunch. Yeah, you guys run kind of long. I had to push it off. I mean, why not just wait a little bit longer and have dinner? Because I need my hoagie. Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Von Karma, call your next witness. Now tell me what to do.
I'd like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand.
Do you struggle with Benjamin?
No, I purposely said it that way.
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Benjamin. She must be talking about Benjamin, the ventriloquist.
I wonder if Trilla will show up on the stand as well. Oh, there's a cute cat behind us. I'm sorry.
That's true. The cat is pretty cute.
Please! Please. 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 State your name and occupation
Please help.
for the record.
I can't breathe.
I can't speak. Oh.
I'm losing my
Oh, I did him?
Yeah, you did Trillo.
Oh my God. What did I do for Trillo? My name is Trillo.
That's Trilla's voice now. You don't even have to look it up. We can go with it.
Trillaquist, I am an employee as an operatic.
Yeah.
Operatic tenor. I give him that voice.
It is his voice now. Excuse me? I was gonna go with Mickey Mouse personally, but... The witness calls to the stand. The witness called to the stand was one Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist.
That robe must be cutting off your circulation. I said that I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me, fine, I'll grace you with a song. Me. The world of law, exciting and darling, guilty or innocent.
Darling? That's daring.
VL's invisible.
I miss Dr. Darling.
Decided by a judge dressed up like a woman. Well, what do you think?
Am I dressed up like a woman?
It had a good rhyme, rhythm.
It's just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak. Personally, I'm more a fan of the contemporaries. You know, the Katy Perrys, the Lady Gagas of the world. The Lizzos, the Cardi B's, if you will. The Drakes, the Jay-Z's. I don't know, just naming random musicians at that point. The Radioheads, the Muses, the Nirvanas.
Who are they?
Do you at least know who Nirvana is?
No.
Don't worry, they probably make a bunch of good music, but anyone knows one song, and that's Teen Spirit. Anyway. They are rock bands, and since we mostly listen to rap, you have no idea about rock bands.
I know rock bands.
Well,
AC/DC. Slipknot. Come on, Mercedes, please. All the knowledge Mercedes gives me. Rico Nasty's a little rock. She's like rock rap.
Is that it? It's all you managed to name two. You had AC/DC and God. Slipknot. Those are the two things that you managed to get.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's where it begins and ends. Do you know who sings Bohemian Rhapsody?
Queen.
That's one.
They're rock?
Listen, I'm just being...
Da Vinci.
Yes, but also I'm being incredibly broad with the genre. If someone is playing a guitar, they are rock as far as I'm concerned. I am stupid, and I don't care. Just for the purposes of... Well, I'm not gonna get, like, super in-depth, like, oh, technically this is a punk band, and technically this one is a alternative rock band, and this one is actually a heavy metal band, and this one... No. You play a guitar, okay? Rock band. You play instruments. You do a lot of instrument stuff. There's a guy sitting there beating on the drums, a guy playing bass, a guy playing a guitar.
But, like, not all guitarists are rock people. Like Phineas?
You realize I just named off all the other instruments as well, right? I'm just broad categorizing it as rock, because even when I just did a super broad... Okay. Broadly, any other music besides rap, artist, go. Outside of rap, hip-hop, and all that stuff that we normally listen to.
Billie Eilish, Phineas, Ariana... I don't know how to pronounce her name, but it's a black chick. There's Ariana Grande, there's that. I listen to a lot of other ones. I can't think of their names right now. Maddie something. I just listened to that song. We Ani.
Well, that's fair, but I clearly I was going for more of like the whole... I know I said broadly, but I meant like more towards the rock side because you were being very... I was wondering if me just saying rock music was messing up your mind, so I was just like the whole guitar and things like that kind of thing. I mean, I'm not even gonna say I pretend I listened to any of it, but like I could name off like we got like
Followed in Reverse, that's rock.
Yeah, we got Weezer, we got AC/DC, Metallica. You forgot Metallica. Yeah, you forgot Metallica. How many times have we've listened to Enter the Sandman? A lot around this house, but like you totally slipped your mind. We have Journey.
Who? Who are they?
Musicians. Aerosmith.
That sounds familiar, but I don't know it. I only know it because other people say those in that name.
Rolling Stones. The Beatles.
I know those.
Yeah, but you didn't name them off. I mean, I'm not gonna pretend like I listened to their songs and sat down and listened to every album.
I can't remember names for the life of me.
Yeah.
Like, you can show me a person. I can name everything that person was in, but their name. I couldn't tell you somebody's name.
Wow. All this sparked off of this one conversation. We just went on a tangent about musicians. Trillo, you then two and the judge.
Shut up! Just look at your nose. You think you would have the sense to fix it?
I'm coughing up blood.
It's so ugly. I want to punch you in the face. I want to punch the face off. Chance swelling helps. Would help.
It's so
It's
ugly.
so ugly. I want to punch you in the face. On the off chance swelling would help.
Are you good?
No. I'm not good. Not good at all. You know that nose is the reason you'll never be an A-list star. Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their minds.
What's going on here? Order! Order! I demand to know who the witness is. Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trillo handle this. I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm worried about... Ow!
The test bunny you're gonna get.
Ah! How'd you get in? How'd the whip end up in my nose? Oh, it hurts. The inside. Ow!
Da Vinci. You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now let's proceed. What are you doing?
What you witnessed? Stop.
Once practice was over, I left the tent and with the stooge, I mean clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and we went back to the plaza entrance.
Now this is his voice?
It is what it is, okay?
Okay.
That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime.
With his perfect succulent lips.
He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer?
With his beautiful lips.
The police showed up and took the magic boy away. You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene. You sure of that?
No.
Without a doubt, he had on his silk hat, cloak, and the dumb white roses on his chest. How can you mistake someone with the crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high?
That's enough. I think we all get the picture. Just one thing you said. You ditched the clown?
That's right, dress it, boy.
Well, since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime? He's got a point.
What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit.
What's that?
Here's absolute proof.
It's a hat. This proves nothing.
Got no carrot on it.
Silk hat?
This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant. Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during the practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene.
Well done, Miss Von Karma. Your prosecutorial?
Prosecutorial.
Yeah, that word doesn't even feel like it's an actual word. I think he's just making it. Your prosecutorial skills are unrivaled. Well done. Oh, she took a bow again.
Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say?
Okay. I guess she's the boss again today. What you witnessed? Once practice was over, I left the tent. With the stooge, I made clown. Huh?
I gotta go and take me out the freezer. I'll be right back.
Okay. The clown? You're talking about Mo?
The clown!
The clown? Of course! I'm talking about that old fart. He's so pathetic, I can't stand him. Doing Mickey Mouse. Just a little bit of exercise and his makeup is running all over the place. Once practice was over, he was 9/10 of the way to kneeling over for good. Poor guy. We didn't have any choice, so Ben took him back to his room. When it comes to being a first place loser, that guy's ahead of the pack. Then what happened? Here's a good one. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. That's where I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. He's the only one headed that way. How could Punk not be the killer? And the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. Made to order hat that is a symbol of Max's fabulousness found at the crime scene. I don't see it in this picture. See, it's a small seasoning bottle, not a bottle of pepper. So it's a small bottle that just happens to have pepper in it. That doesn't make it a pepper bottle. That just makes it a bottle with pepper in it. Because if it was a bottle made for pepper or meant for pepper, it would have like a big P on it, or say like pepper or something, or like what brand it came from. But no, this is just a bottle that someone found and decided to put pepper, which was probably already in a box of its own, and then pour it into this bottle, close the lid, and then put it in the trunk. But no, I'm the silly one for thinking that this bottle is just a bottle that happens to hold pepper and not a bottle specifically designed for the purposes of pepper. A monkey who takes care of Acro habitually gathers all sorts of shiny objects. Oh, hi, Dio. Oh, you jump up on the chair? Uh-oh. Sit. Dio, what do you think we should do?
Hey!
Hi.
You're my chair, buddy.
You got another pickle. You're gonna... You disgust me. You're gonna do it again, aren't you? You're gonna be a downright evil person. Why don't you just cut it off before you grab the pickle?
I was struggling to open the pickle jar.
Again.
I was already taking it up to him.
Are you gonna let him?
You just never know. You don't like pickles.
Have you tried a hot pickle?
Why are you under there?
When you warm up, he's vibing. Let him vibe.
Got one on top, one underneath.
One all around. So what are we doing now? I did a Mickey Mouse voice for Trilling. Whenever you get him ready.
Is this the next statement? Is
Yes.
This the one we pressed or the one?
This is a different statement.
What did you get out of the last one?
Absolutely nothing useful. Are you sure it was really Max Galactica?
Of course! Sure! How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup?
Snobby three-piece getup?
Get the wax out your ears, lawyers, nowadays. You're like talking to a brick wall. Max 3, please get up. Jeez. Could you get any more dents? All together now. Silk hat, cloak, white roses. Thank you.
Oh, that was really everyone.
Nick, I think you should put a little bit more effort into preparing your questions. Theo, come here.
He was the only one headed that way. How could that punk not be the killer?
She's not home. She's not even in there.
I'm here. You saw Max and only Max, right, Trillo?
That's right. That makes him the killer. There was only one person headed that way that night.
That makes quite a bit of sense and makes Max one suspicious character. It's more to the story that meets the eye. Is there something I miss in this?
Ben only saw Max.
That's a bit strange, don't you think?
What's strange?
That you only saw Max? Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Who else do you suppose the witness could have seen?
This is not where I thought this question would lead us to. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
I have bad news for you. Do you think somebody?
Is it the dead guy?
Think it's this guy?
I don't know. Chai, relax.
You could hit it.
Scared.
I believe in you, Coco. You said you wanted to guess the dead guy. Guess the dead guy. See where that line of questioning takes you. Right or wrong. That's the victim. That's correct! If Trillo was at the entrance to the plaza,
Got it.
he should have seen the ringmaster as well! See, Coco, you did it! You did.
I was right.
Yeah!
Chai, how'd you go into that desk?
You're thinking outside the box. Oh, he vibing. Oh, he big vibing down here. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. There's a doggy under the desk. There's a dog under the desk. What he doing? What the dog doing? What the dog doing under the desk?
He's gonna start scratching.
The dog been doing under the desk. Oh. Now he's under that desk. What'd he be doing? How wacky. Look at him go.
Look at Dio. Just watching him from afar.
He's getting ready to strike, to pounce, to destroy his enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I read that.
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness could have seen him. Anyone with sense could figure that one out.
What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room.
Is that, according to the defendant, a likely story? If Max was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room.
Maximilian Galactica.
I don't like his name.
I just don't think I think you're scared to say it. Say it out loud.
If
Do
Billy
it, coward.
Bob Johns was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he just as the witness stated at the scene of the crime?
Ah! I see. It seems that at this stage I have no reason to doubt this witness's testimony. Jesus. And there are clearly no conclusive contradictions. He's right.
A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now let's move along with the testimony. Trilla wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he?
Well, Max is part of the bitter love triangle with Regina. That's probably why Max clocked him over the head.
Nick, wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore. Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stupid conniving clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max heading towards the crime scene.
Oh.
He was the only one headed that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took the magic boy away. So I may have skipped a statement or two. I think that is. What? How did you? What the fuck did you do to constantly go back and forth? Oh, probably because you know what happened was. You went back to the first statement. Then when you clicked, you went to the second statement. Then you clicked back over here on this first statement, and then you just flipped. And that's why it kept seeing the same thing over and over again. That's what you kept doing.
I'm magical. Call me Max William.
And you said magic isn't real.
It's not.
I will end you.
I'll end you.
Oh, big talk for someone currently
Sucking on a pickle.
Yep. That's really dirty. Don't ever say that again. I'm sorry. Stop. Stop hitting me. So I didn't pass the statement, by the way.
I don't want you to.
Okay, Coco. Coco's doing her thing. You know what? This is Coco's time to shine.
Not the one I wanted. Where can we press
What?
not press, but present the bottle?
I don't know yet. Maybe it's not relevant right now. But again, we can always press all the other statements. We could always go back to that other statement that we had the options for and see if we have an answer to the other options. You want me to do that? Is that what you? Okay, you could use your words.
Media pickle. Pickle was going down the pipes.
Use your position. You can talk all you want. My answer won't change.
I'm a demon.
He needs to improve his manners. Oh, you heard that? The testimony continue. Stop fucking with the cat! Coco, you have a murder to solve! Why the plaza's entrance?
Sorry, me and Dio are in a really intense battle over here.
A battle you started.
Do do some thinking, of course. To do some thinking, of course.
Oh, you ditched that voice. Anyway, it was awfully cold out there
Do
that night.
some thinking, of course.
It's awfully cold out there that night, especially with all the snow around. Wouldn't thinking in your nice warm lodging house have been a better idea?
Mr. Phoenix. Is he touching your butt? I saw that. Mr. Phoenix, right, I think you should leave the thinking to the witness.
But I'm a good thonker. At least my teacher always said I was.
Got a big old noggin for good thonking.
So, hey, how can you not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. What time did the police arrive at the scene?
I suppose that would have been around... Hey, what time was it?
Huh? I think it was around... say, a bit, but 10:30 p.m. I think. I know I didn't do it earlier. I felt bad about it too. Practice ended at 10 p.m. So you hung around the lodging house the entire time? I guess that sounds about right. Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather. Well, the truth is... look at him. Look at him. He just wants love and attention.
Will you shut up, you big-nosed dope? Why are you telling him anything extra?
Did you just tell my boy to shut up? My good boy?
I was reading the line.
My boy?
I was reading.
I'm looking directly at you right now. Did you just tell my boy to shut up?
I was reading the line on the screen.
Likely story.
Look at it.
That's not the line I see.
But can't you believe that we just stand outside in the weather?
Well, maybe you were waiting for someone?
In the weather? What? Who said we were waiting for someone? Mr. Phoenix, right. We can all do without your offhanded theories.
But this witness, he's cracking under the pressure already. I'm on to something. Mr. Wright? Who do you suppose the witness was waiting for out in the cold that night?
I forgot her name. Give me a second. Morgan. Is that not her name?
Faye? I'd like all I had to say was Faye, and you were like, fuck, that is the mom lady.
Does it start with an M?
No, not even close. It just...
Abigail.
No, not an A either.
Oh, Regina.
It is Regina Berry.
I was thinking of last stream and I was like, the skirt.
The skirt?
Regina George from Mean Girls, the whole skirt thing.
Whatever helps you remember. Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina. Dear God, the puppet's down! Quick, get the glue! Bent on the floor, it's like, no, don't you die on me! He's gonna be okay! So paramedics come in, like the whole siren's going on, like, where? The arm is up in the stands! His hand is in the judge's chair! Oh God, the horror! I think I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna... Oh God. It's an absolute travesty. Anyway, you were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house.
That was a lot.
Am I mistaken? Oh, thank God he's alive. I was genuinely worried there for a sec. I mean, you just saw him go everywhere, like. Is this true? Well,
Sir.
you can't really ask me that question.
Who cares who I was in for that night? What's important is what I saw. Don't you forget it.
Well, well, well. The puppet may be a bit of a stiff, but he's right. Eh? Alright. There's obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought.
Oh, you were singing about stealing my chance. Wait.
That makes perfect sense.
What did you just say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime.
However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there's a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else other than Max heading to the... Ah, my eye!
There was absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer.
My eyeball!
I'll whip you again.
Can I see out of it still? Oh god. 3, 2, 5. Okay. Okay, I can still see. Okay, we're all good.
I can change that for you. I guess you got me. Alright. I'll spill the beans for real this time. It's true, I was waiting for Regina.
Pain!
That's what he says when you get hurt. Don't volunteer things.
Mr. Quest, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Nothing but the truth. I always forget the last part. Were you, or were you not, waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house?
I was waiting to propose to her.
Your voice changes so much. It went from a dignified voice to yes. To like a froggy ribbit point. Yeah, okay.
Froggy ribbit?
Yeah.
Oh, this froggy ribbit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll give you froggy ribbit.
Okay. Do it.
Ribbit.
That's very froggy and ribbity. You were what? Waiting to propose?
Ribbit. Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
Oh, because now you're reading it in frog. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I like them frogs. What's the matter? You think that humans have a monopoly on marriage?
Just wrapped it up in the middle. Whoa. The matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case. That was a Supreme Court decision of '08. That was a doozy.
Okay.
Both sides going at it for weeks. All questioning, does a puppet truly have a soul? Would God be approving of their marriage? Do even humans have souls? It was a whole ordeal. Still don't have gay marriage though, but puppet marriage, perfectly legal. It's like, damn. Damn, this is a dark timeline. Even puppets. Jesus Christ.
You're the judge. I mean, look at you, your horrible outfit.
Now it's more pain.
Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore.
You're welcome.
Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposals by a puppet.
About the proposal.
The monkey swiped my ring. Don't be so surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I
have even had something to give to her.
Something to give to her.
What? Let's do Mickey. I mean, you've been swapping up the voices. Why can't I hop in?
Cause my character. You couldn't do that for other ones.
Okay.
You got this. Do you want to get your Mickey in?
I kept it in my pocket, waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her.
Freaking Mickey from Haunted House.
I was going more Gollum, but yeah. Because Ring.
Of course, I had it in my pocket that night.
My pocket?
Of course, I had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I'll still got it in my pocket. I've still got it in my pocket.
Pocket?
Pocket? Is he saying that he has it in his pocket?
Yeah. That's not.
Hey!
You sniff your hand.
Really long.
You are going to propose? You? A puppet?
But don't be so obtuse. Just because I'm a puppet does not mean I can't love.
I guess you're right. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I couldn't propose to her too.
Pause.
We don't have an age on the judge, but why does this isn't okay.
I think that's a running gag here. Exactly.
It makes me want to gag. What?
Nobody saw that. They just heard it.
But they knew.
The Hannah Montana. Ooh.
His honor. His honor is still looking a little less than honorable right now. Okay, Mr. Wright, please continue with your cross-examination. Oh, to be in love.
Cross-examination. Ooh. What was with that sigh at the end?
Oh, to be in love. About the proposal. Don't be so surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give her. I kept it in my pocket for the chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her.
Why are you saying it like that?
What?
Why are you saying it like that?
Saying what like that?
Pocket like that.
What's wrong with me saying pocket?
Why are you saying it like that?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just reading the line. In the end, I did. Oh!
Did that not work?
But no. No, it did not. Which is... We literally have the fucking ring! How did it...
That statement contradicts this evidence. It does. I don't see anything contradictory.
I have the ring in my hand, Your Honor. Your Honor, it is my... Your Honor, I found this...
Think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. It's fine, Dennis.
No, I'm not gonna like reset because of that. We've gone like pretty far. I'm not gonna reset because of that. What I want to do is instead I'm gonna save.
Of course, I had it in my pocket that night.
I just want to see if any of these statements had anything to do with the ring, because I'm gonna be mad if we just hit the wrong technical statement. That's about it.
I kept it in my pocket waiting for the chance to give it to her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket.
So you're still thinking of trying to give it to Regina?
Of course I am! I spent 3 months' salary on this thing. I'm not going to give it up that easily. I wonder how much he receives for appearing in a circus.
Probably was more than he deserves.
How about it, Nick?
I think it's about time to unwrap this toy's testimony.
That's the spirit, Nick. Give him heck.
The judge has that dazed and confused look again. Maybe should get out more. Whose pocket was the ring in?
Mine, of course. What stupid question? I've got it. You've got to be kidding me. You think Ben could pull that off?
I'm sorry, really.
You don't have to apologize for that. He's the one who should be apologizing.
Ow, ow, ow. Really?
Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night when it was a present for her.
No. I think you already hit this one. So you went to the lodging house to give it to her?
That's right. I tried to give it to her during practice so many times, but I lost count. But that uppity snob kept getting in the way.
Uppity snob? He couldn't possibly be talking about me, Maximilian Galactica. When I get a hold of him, I'm gonna saw his wood block in half, and not with magic. Well, they always say that love creates rivalries. So, what about this present?
The tiny little braid that I just did.
Cool.
Yeah.
By proposal, you mean proposing marriage, correct? To Regina?
Of course, that's what I meant. What kind of stupid question is that? I only want to propose because we
okay.
become sort of an outlaw biker gang together. Right, Ben?
Yeah.
Got it, that's the truth.
The accent comes back into vein. So they get to it.
I thought we already read that one.
What was it exactly that you're planning on giving her?
You know exactly what I was going to give to her, numbskull. The only thing I could find that could match Regina's beauty. Answer this question, what was it? You're gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring. Engagement ring.
Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs.
Mr. Phoenix Wright's jokes was gone too far. Time to end this right here.
Francisca's whips looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. Wonder if that thing will probably shut everyone up for a long time.
Pain equals bad. Push on anyways. Push on. Go away.
It may be something of a joke, but this is a historic moment. The first time that a puppet has ever proposed to a human. Ow!
History. I advise you to cut this argument short.
I'm going to have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony? Specifically about the engagement ring. I like to stick to the facts, not sociology.
You sure do enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe. I planned on giving an engagement ring to Regina.
I swear to God. Okay, I just wanted to verify that that wasn't. Unless. Do you think it works now? I would be upset if it worked now.
I am so fucking. Why? He said it was a ring. He said it was an engagement ring. We already knew this part. We already knew he gave it to our that the fucking monkey took it. And now you're telling me we just need to. Oh, we need to make sure it's an engagement ring because it has letters on. Who gives a flying fuck about the letters? Who cares about the letters? Nobody. You didn't need it. You didn't need to know. We already had everything we needed. And you're telling me I needed to make sure that it was an engagement ring specifically? Oh, you fucking kidding me right now?
Trillo, do you mind if I show you something? What is it?
What are you talking about?
Oh, looks like they're gonna double team me now. Whoa. Do you recognize this ring?
Made my finger bounce up and hit the button. Ah, that's more and give it back, thief! Thief!
You could have just hit her on the previous thing with the fucking.
Oh, okay. Did you just testify about this very object?
I believe you said. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket. So why the fuck did I need to clarify it was a fucking engagement ring? Tell me, game, why was that necessary? Look me in the fucking eyes and tell me why that was a necessary component to solving this case.
Why then do I have it right here?
I think... I think we just need to chill out. You know, I think we just need to just sit back in the chair, just find your peace, you know, just all calm down.
What's going on here?
That's... Ben, say something.
Don't put me on the spot like that, Trillo. Ooh. I found this in Money's room. I should have showed it earlier, because it didn't fucking matter if it was an engagement ring or not. You said it was fucking yours. Your initials are on it. I don't need to know what specific type of ring it is to know that this is the one you were fucking talking about. Money's room? You mean a room they put money, like a bank vault?
Ha! That filthy monkey is gonna get what's coming to him.
Mr. Quest, I would prefer if you avoided slandering innocent fiats in my court. Well, Your Honor, Money really is a monkey, in every sense of the word. Oh, I see. Well done. Money likes to go after the shiniest things that he can find and gather them. Shiny things? Trillo! When was this ring stolen from you? Well, I suppose it was that time, you know, that night, the night of the crime.
What did you just say?
Details! I need more details! Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza. right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct? Well, I guess you might, be able to say that. We might have, well, it could have been taken around that time. Ah! No! No! Ah! Oh, no! Ah! My eyes!
Ben, what's with you? Oh, whatever. It has nothing to do with anything, especially not who committed the murder.
It's not for you to decide what has to do with what. Now, Trillo, back to the topic at hand.
I haven't admitted a thing. Not I, Mr. Trillo Quest.
What did you do when the ring was taken, Trillo?
You know exactly what I did. I chased that ring, snatching money, monkey money.
But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you?
It's all this slow, wealthy fool called Ben's fault.
Ow!
While he was fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away.
Ow! That is indeed an incredible shame. Well, this does indeed prove one very important point.
Prove an important point? What point could that possibly be?
Ben doesn't exercise enough.
Ben's testimony has a flaw.
There's a huge contradiction in this witness's testimony.
You're chasing a monkey, how could you see somebody? Contradiction?
The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. Did the door crack open or something? The music sounds like it got louder. I'm gonna go turn it down.
At least he's not home, right?
No, it's coming from Dad's room. Maybe his mag's not yelling in the hallway, so he turned up his show. Anyway, up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased after Money, the monkey. When the witness was off chasing Money, there was no one watching the plaza.
Bum, bum, bum.
Just gonna pause for dramatic effect. Really let that shit sink in. Okay.
What is the meaning of all of this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Where are you going with this little theory of yours?
I'm saying that there's no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene. Interesting, Mr. Wright.
Well then, tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist?
Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene.
However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive.
The witness is lying. He is blinded by his rivalry with Max. Well, the defense's argument does hold water. This witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant.
What? How dare you? I wouldn't lie just to get that dork face in trouble. He's not even worth it.
Now his country?
I saw him, no doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar.
So many different voices. Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night.
Ha! I've told you so many times you'd think you'd know. My story is not changing.
You've already changed your stories, dick boy. And I'm sure it'll change some more.
Where there's one lie, there are usually more behind.
You missed many. Lies beget more lies. Exactly, Mia. That's
Maya.
why we have to keep after him. Maya?
Yeah! My brain's going on. I'll give you that. I was waiting for that night for Regina.
You wanna, like, try that again? That sounded really...
I'll give you that. I was waiting that night for Regina. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him. He didn't even acknowledge my presence. Just now seen his face?
No, but, like, I don't know why, but combined with this, I said EJ and he didn't even acknowledge my presence. It's like, how dare he?
How could he?
How rude.
You see him?
Ben, can you believe this? Bo. Life's hard.
Within the braid of this one?
Look at that drip. Oh, look at that drip. Look, peep it. Do you peep this?
I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene of the crime. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those ridiculous I read ridiculous earlier. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. More hair sticking out randomly. So that means that money didn't show up until after you saw Max. That's right, money ran up less than a minute after I saw Max.
Then Money snatched the ring and you went chasing after him. How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting?
Well, let's see, I'd say about...
I suppose 5 minutes, I think.
Weirdo. So the victim could have arrived on the scene of that in that 5-minute stretch.
Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Yes, please proceed with the cross-examination.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Done. Yes, hello.
I'll give you that I was waiting that night for Regina. Wasn't trying to like the last one back in the plaza that night. You showed up after I had been waiting there about 5 minutes.
About what time would you say these events took place?
You're one of the damnedest people on the planet if you can't figure it out yourself. You already know that practice finished promptly at 10 p.m. And you already know that I went to the lodging house right after practice. I don't need you don't need to be a brain surgeon to know around what time it was when I saw him. Just that 10 more minutes. I'm sure you can do that. Now, what time was it?
Indeed, what time was it? What time was it? Let me think about that for a second. Ow! I'm not good at numbers.
It was 10:10 p.m.
Ah, yes, that sounds about right.
Sounds about right because that's the time that I saw Max on the scene.
So you testified that you said good evening to Max that night?
You just enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions.
You must enjoy asking.
You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning, you say good afternoon during the day, right? And it's obvious that I'd say good night to someone at night. What, Ben, you've got something to add? Let me guess. That's not it, Trillo. You say good evening at night.
I'm so sorry. Trillo. Mr. Quest, I would prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act outside of the courtroom.
Impossible. Performer lives and breathes his performance. You should know better.
There's got to be something wrong with this bit of testimony. Ben's half of the comedy act, it just ain't up to snuff. I think if he was more reactive, it might work out better for him, but as it stands, he's just pretty stiff. Trillo's really doing all the real hard work here.
So it's the fact that he said evening, right?
Isn't that a bit strange to you?
What do you mean?
Whoa. Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? It strikes me as somewhat strange.
Why would it strike you as strange? Exactly, how is it strange to be cordial to one of your coworkers?
Well, if it was simply just being cordial to a coworker, I would understand. Ow! That hurt!
Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping next time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school.
There's no reason that Trillo would ever say something nice to Max. How do I go about proving that with the evidence?
Simple. Bluffing is everything in this world, but I'm sure you've already learned that one.
I guess I can give it a shot. The witness will resume his testimony.
I'm absolutely sure it was him. What do we have? Do we even have anything?
Probably not yet. Let's just press more statements. Those 3 ridiculous symbols, huh?
Out of curiosity, exactly how many times have you asked that question by now? If you're gonna ask again, I'll answer it with a chorus. Everyone together now. Silk hat, cloak, white roses. Banana. Thank you very much.
That's my favorite song.
Silk hat, white
Maya,
roses.
you didn't have to join in, did you?
But it's fun shouting out with everyone else. There has to be a hole in his testimony somewhere.
I agree, but do we have the proof to make something stick?
All we can do is try, Nick. You gotta have something that would prove useful.
Alright, time to go to work. You guys waiting for Regina. That doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 more minutes. Said good evening, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica on the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. You're 100% absolutely sure of what you just said?
I told you already, geez, I'm absolutely 100% sure.
It's 100% absolutely sure.
What did I say?
Absolutely 100% sure.
That's gonna beat you up. There's no way that he could be any more confident than that. Right?
So you saw Max coming out the big top that night?
Of course, that's where I saw him coming from. I was staring at the entrance of the tent the entire time.
I guess that makes sense, especially since he was waiting for Regina. So you were only concerned with waiting for Regina that night? That means you probably wouldn't have noticed if someone else showed up.
You should think about how many eyes I actually have. I've got 4, you know, 4, F-O-U-R, counting Ben, of course. With that many eyes, do you really think that something would have slipped by me?
Boys, there's an awful lot of attention directed at one area, I suppose. Yeah, except Judge is even more dangerous to our case than Trillo. Change the fact that I saw Max. So you testify that you said good evening to Max that night? Say good morning, say good afternoon, night. It's requested before if you could French focus act at the courtroom. Possible performance is live, everyone knows better. Gotta be something wrong with this bit of testimony. I hate to say it, but Ben's part of your little act is coming off a bit stale. I'm sure if a pro was— OW! I'm sure if a pro was to review your work, he would—
You're not trying to pass yourself off as a professional performer, are you? Don't get so wrapped up in yourself, Mr. Phoenix, right? You should know better.
Ow! 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 That hurts!
Why don't you block? Why don't you duck under the desk? You ever think about that?
I can't show weakness in court.
That should have set him straight. You may proceed with your testimony, witness.
Sav. Will we do anything?
This is annoying.
I guess it's kind of petty to badmouth someone's performance.
I think so too. I guess you really are right all the time.
Glad to see you're finally coming around on that. Continue with your cross-examination, please.
I feel like it has something to do with the bottle.
You want to try the bottle thing?
Yeah, but I don't know where to present the bottle.
Yeah, because even if we go through here, it's like...
It only gives us those 3.
Yeah, and then we already saw what this one is.
Yep.
A bit strange. What do you mean? We hit it max, might be nice. Bit strange about being nice.
Owie, that hurt. You need proof.
I'm sure they would ever say something nice to Max, but how do I go about proving that with evidence? Trillo, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder?
A fight?
A fight over Regina, to be exact.
It wasn't a big deal. It was just an argument, a disagreement at most.
Can I get some of that?
My lemonade?
Yeah.
I'll hold it.
Oh. Refreshing. Me. Oh. Leather, yellow leather. A disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clocked over the head.
Oh, popped again. Ah!
That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he? What? Is that an admission of assault and battery? No? Ouch!
Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defense's murder charge first.
The truth is that on that day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. They bare-knuckle balled in the middle of the cafeteria. I had $10 on Trillo. I'm sorry, you were there, Phoenix? Not now. There's absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on the stand. There's no way a puppet this lewd... Could you use lewd in this context?
Lewd?
Yeah, like, usually lewd is meant for, like, I don't know, I've only ever seen it used in, like, a sexual sort of context, not a, this guy's being an asshole sort of context.
It's like vulgar.
I guess that works. Would just up and say good evening to his rival.
Ah! Are you saying that this witness is lying? That he is trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene? I didn't tell a single lie. Honestly, I just...
That's enough from you, Mr. Quest. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness allegedly saw that night?
Actually.
Who that witness actually saw that night? Who do you see?
I don't know. He saw a different person. Saw the defendant. He didn't see anybody. Could he have seen anything? Do we have any proof that he saw anybody else?
claims he saw someone. Claims he said hi to him. It is my I don't know why I was doing the judge's voice. It is my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to.
What kind of theory is that?
The correct one. Bitch. Anyway. The cocky smile, just like. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all. Just the perfect pause on the two.
Everyone's stunned.
Thanks.
What?
If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there was one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That is why Trillo made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Or, good evening, as he put it.
What in the world, you...
Will the defense kindly explain who it was Trillo saw that evening?
Oh. We saw the dude.
What dude?
The double caked up.
On a Tuesday afternoon? That dude?
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Big boss stash man.
You don't say.
I do say.
Why do you believe that?
Because he was walking towards the crime scene where he was killed.
Oh.
So he would have seen Russell.
Barry. Considering the ill temper of the witness, there is only one person he would greet. It must be Regina. It's Regina, right? She's so cute.
Pause.
No, Your Honor, it's not Regina. If it was Regina, Trillo would have given her the engagement ring as a present. Oh, yeah, I suppose you got a point there.
It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not?
You are correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. Ooh. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the Rainmaster, Russell. Double caked up Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trillo. Isn't that correct?
Go.
You don't have the correct autonomy parts to gulp. You sick Answer the question, Mr. Quest. Order! Order! How do you respond to this?
Wait a second.
Okay.
Well, at first I thought it was an old man, but once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Max.
Okay. I think it is high time that we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quest obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The problem is identify exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica? Or was it the Rainmaster, one Mr. Russell Berry?
The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night. The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant's 3 symbols.
3 symbols.
Alright, this is getting old. Come on, man, you've got to remember them by now. Here we go again. Everyone all together now. Ow! Yes, yes, we know. The silk hat, cloak, and white roses.
I wanted to seem the chant this time! A silk hat and a cloak. Anyone could wear those. They'd even look good on me.
What was that?
I said I could pull it off better than you, bitch. You wanna go on the runway? I don't think you could last 5 seconds there. Phoenix really clapping back today. Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max's 3 symbols. However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica?
If we go back to the Steel Samurai case,
You will see that some people really like dressing up as people they're not supposed to. It's kind of weird. It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry.
what?
Miss Von Karma? Do you have a clear evidence that the person the witness saw was the defendant?
Well,
If that's the case, then it is important for me to make a judgment at this point. Oh, it's impossible for me, not important. Blech. Yes, I think we finally won a point on this one. In this one. Wow. You're infecting me. I'm infected.
That is
I
very
drank some of the lemonade and now I can't say any
unfortunate.
words right. Oh God.
It was the lemonade the whole time.
Oh my God.
That is very unfortunate.
Hey. Huh? The music got sinister and you got cocky. I'm scared.
You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You could push the button too.
Oh, wait for you to plug your headphones properly. Whenever you figure out how the headphones fit on your head, because Jesus Christ. What do you mean by that?
You merely establish one thing from the witness. You establish that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. You applaud yourself on your effort, but
But? But.
who that person was can only be answered by the next witness.
Oh crap, I forgot we had a note. Huh?
Yeah. Your Honor, the prosecution will provide beyond a shadow of doubt.
Of a doubt. But shadow of doubt, I get it. It's like that game. It's like that detective game.
Any question?
I'm so ready for the
An
next
answer
update.
to that question, the evidence that clearly establishes one thing. You, sir, need to lay down and relax your booty cheeks. That there is no more other than Max responsible for this crime.
Mm.
Bum, bum,
Very well.
bum, bum,
The court will take a 10-minute recess.
bum, bum, bum,
During that time, I request the prosecution prepare their next witness.
bum, bum, bum,
Court is now
bum,
in recess. Dibs on the monkey bars.
Bum, 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 bum. To be continued. Bum, bum,
Turnabout big time. District Court Defendant Lobby number 5.
December 29th, 11:54 a.m. District
PM.
Court, Defendant Lobby number 5.
Sweetie, you have to believe me. I need that glass of milk. I need to go anywhere near that crime scene.
So then where were you when the murder took place?
We talked about it yesterday. I was murdering the old... We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the Ringmaster's room. And while you were there, it was the Ringmaster who left the room, right? Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back. Oh, so he just took his costume. Like, it's right there. He's doing the shifty eye, like, oh, I hope someone looking at me right now. I mean, no one can see that, but, like...
That's when the Ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right?
That's what it seems like.
The Ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right?
Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the Ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off. Oh, well, yeah, there you go.
Which means...
It means that the Ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max. Fabulous! That's a fabulously possible possibility. That's quite possible. Well done, Nick. Coco just gave me the most weird, the most what the hell is wrong with this man look I've ever seen.
Well done, Nick.
However, sweetie, why would the Ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? What? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? Double,
Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something.
Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president. You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision.
That's really cool.
Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper. December 29th, 12:06 p.m. District Court. Courtroom number 2.
The bench.
Now that everyone is back, and I got to play on the monkey bars, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case.
Very well. I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand?
Why did she just call him a pitiful clown?
The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record. Stream.
Yeah, you're right.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground is where I spent most of my days.
Is that really what he said?
In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground is where I spent most of my days.
Name and occupation.
Chilling and relaxing, honking after school, when a couple of mimes that were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood.
Keep going. No, finish it.
I got one little fight and my mom got scared. Said, you're moving to clown college in Bel Air.
a couple of mines that were up to no good. Will the witness please inform the court why he is speaking autobiographical gibberish?
No, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life.
Dale, how'd you get back there? He's behind. Okay.
This space. He built different.
I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited for this sort of occasion.
What in the world are you talking about? You're in a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club. There's nothing I hate more than clowns. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court.
Why are you so angry?
I hate clowns.
Well, I don't think you should, so.
Oh yeah, maybe this joke's okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service.
Dale.
Yeah, please, I'm trying to do a bit.
Okay, how about this one? Have you met here?
I thought you were about to throw something.
Have you met my proctologist, Mr. Dr. Seymour Butts? How was that one? Seymour Butts, proctologist? But a couple of clowns were up to no good. They started making trouble in the...
Mimes were better. Mine were
Your name?
Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown.
You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Very well, Mr. Curls. Will you please testify to what you saw that evening? Clowns.
A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafarian walked into a bar.
Without the humor, please!
Okay.
No, poor Mo can't be his normal duty self in court.
What you witnessed?
I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my
Yeah.
jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself.
You can push the button.
This has nothing to do with the murder. Mo's just venting to an audience right now. He's just being real on the courtroom for like a second.
It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine the predicament of a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for the name. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try to make everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone, what do you think of me? How am I doing? Are you not entertained?
Aren't we the ones that's supposed to be asking the questions around here? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab me a bit of a snack.
Witness.
A little bit of a snacky. A little bit of a treat. A little bit of a num num. Munch munch.
Go up now.
The dark presence almost got me. Always been fun. Oh, where we going?
Left him in the dark. Witness. Oh my god. We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the facts in this case.
Really? You'll hear me out?
Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later.
Thank you, I can't wait.
Poor Gumshoe.
What about Gumshoe?
Now that's that settled. Shall we begin once again with the testimony?
What?
Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want.
I got chips.
Why'd you get chips? Oh, why'd you get chips?
Because I like
Why'd
chips.
you get chips?
Because I want to eat chips.
Why'd you get chips?
The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster who... He was with Matt. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching him, and all of a sudden, Max clocked the ringmaster over the head.
That's very interesting. This eyewitness account is to be believed. I have enough to pass judgment right here.
Of course you can. No way that...
Okay, I'm sorry. You're good.
Did it really take you that long to open that bag?
No, I could have opened it a lot sooner. I was just doing it for comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Did you think it was funny?
Not really.
Fuck.
I was waiting to read my line.
Oh. Well, that's the joke. Like, you were about to say something, so I was fiddling with a bag, so it interrupted you. So now that you understand the joke, do you think it's funnier now?
No. I think it's because I was the one who got interrupted.
Oh. Do you think an outside audience looking in would find it funny?
I think so.
Okay. Dad! Just started asking it. You come here? I need to ask you a very important question.
This account can be criticized.
Hmm.
There's no way that this account can be criticized. However, a witness is be able to we say off kilter.
Hmm. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him.
That must be because of my insincere smile. I'm quite depressed.
Mr. Wright, please begin your defense cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
Nikki, you gotta find a way. You gotta find some kind of contradictory in the story.
Contradiction in his testimony. I know that. Mr. Wright, Your Honor. I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would bring disruption upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber rattling. I understand, Your Honor.
If you cause this clown to stray away from facts, I'll hold you responsible.
Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. So if you press Mo on statements and he says a bad joke, you lose health. So we're gonna save. Because that's stupid.
How much longer of this do we have?
I do not know. I'm not the murderer after practice was over. See, that practice wrapped up around 10 p.m., correct?
See, that's the thing.
Huh?
How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10 p.m.? Now, 8 o'clock, that's something a clown can rip off of. Let's pretend it was 8 o'clock. That way I can make a great joke.
No. It's not. No.
But it's Mo.
Nevis.
What?
No.
Let's not make it 8 p.m., alright, Mo?
What do you mean, let's not? Don't take the clown under the clowning around.
Come on, Nick. Just listen to his joke.
Now, 3 reasons why I don't want to. 1, I probably won't laugh. 2, I'll get hit with a penalty. And 3, I'll get whipped. Will the witness just proceed with his factual testimony?
Just so boring. Pooped.
You were pooped that night?
Yes, I was very, very tired. Not to mention I had some bad Mexican food.
What?
The double cheese, double meat enchilada is a dangerous menu item. What happened after that, as they say, happens. That one was cool, huh? I hear the kids really love toilet humor these days.
That joke was so hip, I don't want to ruin it with a reply. I've got a good reply, though. That joke was so funny that it earned you a penalty. I hate clowns!
Stop slamming the desk.
So now we're going to reset, because I think it's stupid that you get penalized for this. So, boop. Boop. Boop.
I pressed it because I knew it would be a poop joke. I knew it was going to happen.
But I can't go 8 o'clock.
No. Poop jokes are better. And clock jokes.
Mm. Do we press this one? You just happened to glance out the window?
You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeball.
Mr. Curls!
Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either.
What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue.
Keep pressing.
Exactly why did you look out of your window that night?
Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they?
Can you please? Thank you. That's not what I meant. I mean that, well, when we spoke yesterday...
One day I tuckered myself into bed and I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Oh yeah! I forgot about that!
You forgot?
Your Honor, the witness looked out window upon hearing a loud sound. I want the court to reflect that. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I? Owie! Ow! Ow!
That's not something you just forget to mention.
Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony. Very well, Mr. Coles. Please revise your testimony. You should start turning the tables in our favor. Hey,
I heard a huge noise outside the window, and that's what made me take a look outside.
that's why I saw two silhouettes. They were pretty far away.
Whoa. Not here anymore.
What?
Not here anymore. Just zoned out and was clicking.
Oh, wow.
Hi, sir.
Well, welcome back. Far away, you say? You had to say exactly how far away they were. How far away were they?
Let me think about that for a second. If my room is here, and they looked about yay big. I say they were about 30 feet from my window.
Just 30 feet? That's not far at all.
It was snowing that night, and it cut down on visibility.
I see. Please continue with your testimony regarding the two shadows that you saw.
Woof.
Hmm. Is it clear that you saw this, even though you were, by your own admission, far away?
That's right. I have been thinking about it over and over since that night.
I was two chipping it instead of single chipping it. Kept dropping the chip.
But things didn't really make sense until I spoke with that prosecutor, Miss Von Karma. But now I'm 100% sure that it was Max in the remaster that I saw that night. Just think about it. How can I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols?
Uppity symbols?
Boys nowadays, do you even have to go to school anymore to be one? Alright, everybody knows what to do. All together now. Say it with Uncle Mo.
Oh.
See what I mean? It's always like this. The crowd never wants you to get along with me. Must really be utterly and completely worthless as a clown.
Yowza!
Enough foolishness. Let's get back on track.
Will the witness please testify as to what he saw, and only what he saw?
I kept watching that, but all of a sudden Max clocked the remaster over the head.
Good. You wanna do it?
You say you saw the remaster get clonked over the head?
Yes, I did. It was the climax of my story.
I did enjoy completely random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with?
You mean the weapon? I have no idea. A weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right?
That's not what I meant. You did say you did see everything, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no I did! I didn't see a weapon!
Mo! Did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night?
I will not permit you harm to harass my witness in this manner. Dale, stop it. You better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty.
Oh my. Oh. Isn't this a bit melodramatic?
So what will it be, Mr. Phoenix, right? Do you have any clear bias to believe that my witness did not commit a crime? Do you have any clear bases?
Yeah. Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? I've got a great reason to make my claim.
I suppose you will be telling us that great reason.
Of course I will. The reason is the witness's very own testimony. What's the meaning of that, Mr. Wright? Most of the day heard a sound that sounded like a thump of someone getting hit. You did say that. However, Mo just stated the following under oath.
I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the Ringmaster over the head.
If Mo is to be believed, when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there is no way that he could have seen Max clonk anyone.
And that's the clock crowd.
Let's look at this.
Thank you, hair.
That is my hair, sir. Be nice.
In 1972, a crack clown unit was sent to a prison by a circus court for a crime.
Mr. Curls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment?
They didn't commit. These clowns promptly escaped from a maximum security clown car.
Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger the squad?
Oh no, I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory.
Good job, Nick.
These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth.
Well,
You're back from your jog, clown?
well, it pretty much happened the way I said.
Pretty much.
When I looked out my window that night, the Ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement.
Von Karma? Tampering with witnesses again? So now you are saying that you did not see the defendant clonk the Ringmaster.
Yes. When I looked out my window, the Waymaster had already checked out.
Check out.
Yep, he was on the permanent vacation, as they say.
Mr. Curls!
Your Honor?
A man is dead in Lego City, and this is what you do! You did not witness the actual crime, however you say it. You still say that you saw the criminal, correct?
Yes, exactly. The Waymaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him.
That chip.
What?
The choo 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 noise. It was so funny.
Yeah. Glad you chew. Very well, then please testify to this silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it?
Got it.
The silhouette.
It was a bit far away, but the shadow could only have belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there's no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying.
It does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime.
It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever, this should finally be good enough, yes?
It is decisive testimony.
Was Max really at the crime scene that night? No.
Hot shit. He said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that. Alright, Mr. Wright, come into cross-examination. Let's get this clown. Why do you think that you're going a little overboard with how explicit you're being? That shadow bomb to Max is an awfully firm statement, don't you think?
What are you getting at?
I'm saying it's not very funny, is it, clown? Tell me a joke. I'm just saying that one of your fellow performers' life is on the line here. Are you truly 100% absolutely certain that it was Max?
I'm not the kind of person who would lie about something as serious as this. The silhouette I saw was Max, convinced of that.
It doesn't seem like he's jumping to any conclusions this time. Let's go over this again then. What makes you so sure that you saw Max that night? No doubt, especially since I saw him with uppity symbols.
And Rico's home.
Chilla said the same thing. But if it was just the symbols, then even I could have been wearing them. What if someone had just taken Max's symbols and worn them?
I thought of that myself. But just looking at the shape of the face, I saw it must have been Max.
You're sure of that?
Such a silly little boy. He threw his entire case headlong into a trap.
the silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there. You sure that's what you saw that night?
Exactly what I got eyes like a hawk.
Don't birds have terrible night vision?
But that's not all I saw.
You really see that kind of detail from your window? Did you just bang that cat's head on the door? You.
There was a light near the scene of the
Poor Dio.
He rams his face into a window every single day. I'm not even gonna kill him. Anyone with decent eyesight
Dio.
should have been able to see that much.
Out of curiosity, Mo, what is your eyesight like?
I can see out of the hawk out of my left eye and an eagle out of my right eye.
I could say his eyesight is perfect 20/20.
Fuck! I mean, it must mean he could have seen the crime scene clearly.
No way a lot of people have 20/20 vision.
The more we look into this matter, the more suspicious it becomes.
I don't know what my vision is.
Hey, you asked me what my eyesight was like, not what it actually was.
I know I have one good eye and one bad eye. I don't know the numbers now. You can press the button. You press that button right there, it's the top one. Can you? Okay. Yep.
Are you sure that's what you saw that night?
Exactly what I saw.
Exactly.
It's exactly what I said I saw. It's exactly what I saw. I got eyes like a hawk.
Don't birds have terrible night vision?
That's not all I saw.
Do you need help? Is Dio pushing buttons?
I'm using his foot to hit the knob. I have no clue.
Really seems like Max is the killer. I want to hit the last statement. I mean, it's the only one we haven't hit yet. So you didn't actually see what the criminal was holding?
That's correct. I'd be curious to know what caused that loud noise. It must have been something incredibly hard.
Too bad they haven't found the murder weapon to know for sure.
They claim it was a blunt object, at least it says so in the autopsy reports.
That's not Maya's voice. But Trillo's testimony and now Mo's. It really seems like Max is the killer.
Nick, you've got to find a contradiction in this.
That's not gonna be enough.
What?
I have to prove that Mo saw someone other than Max that night. That's the only thing that will help. I've gotta do it.
What if we looked...
Say it with me, class. Silk hat. Cloak.
White roses.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was... I think you did it.
Huh?
We somehow... Do we have proof it was anybody else?
Not right now.
Could have been Ben. Intruder.
But we have something that might give us some breathing room.
Yeah, you want down? That's for you, because you're not going to get that. What do you want down?
Girl. Girl, please.
I have ultimate power!
Coco, no.
I don't know.
Well, look at all the evidence.
I don't want to.
Crime scene photo.
I've looked at enough.
We got the silk hat found at the crime scene. We have the negotiation papers. We have the emblazoned with Max's 3 famous symbols, the poster that we stole. We have a broken bottle. We have the circus map. We have Money the Monkey. We have the rain. The autopsy report. The box. And the pepper.
The poster.
You said you saw all of Max's uppity symbols? I'm done with chips.
I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right?
Mo, everyone knows that Maximum Galactica has 3 uppity symbols.
3 symbols?
Yeah, everyone get ready. All together now.
Yay, everyone, get ready. All together now.
Silk hat, cloak, white roses.
What the?
Who cares if he knew that there were 3 or not? He saw what he saw, and what he saw was the symbols. He just forgot to mention one. Isn't that right, Mo?
Do you like pie? I love pie. 3.14.
Do I really have to read all the numbers, Coco?
Yeah. It's his line.
Three, four, one, four, one, five, 9, 2, 6, 5, 3, 5, 8, 9, 7, 9, 3, 2, 3, 8, 4, 6, 2, 6, 3, 4. No. 6, 2, 6, 4, 3, 3, 9, 3, 2, 7, 9.
Silence, fool you. You are to respond with the whole truth, nothing, no fractions.
Order! Order! Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you?
No, you didn't see the roses, did you?
To be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw.
Crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail.
But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them.
Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim.
If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene.
Why are you yelling so loudly?
Because it's playing the hype music. Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of the case?
Clearly not. He's just toying with this court.
I got her on the ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts will never fail to lead me to the truth yet. Something is toying with the court, but it's not me. Your Honor, do you recall Trillo's testimony?
There's no way I could make mistakes. Someone wearing these ridiculous sweaty sandals.
I'm sorry, could you say it, but this time in Trillo's voice? Oh!
You're yelling at me and I don't like it. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those three ridiculous symbols. How can you mistake someone with that crazy set getup and his nose stuck up so high?
Just falling in slow motion. Oh no.
How could he mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup?
He did say that a lot. Trillo saw them all. Trillo saw all three of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims that there was no white roses on the person he saw. There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction. Mic drop. No.
Nobody saw that.
I know. Now, what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to disregard the pointless, but this... Having fun with you, Braid? That's cool. Just gonna keep filling with the end of the braid.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna keep filling. I noticed you're still fiddle.
It brings me peace, Travis.
You know what brings me peace? Nap time.
Yeah.
Nap time brings me peace. I didn't think I was gonna.
I was gonna say Vietnam.
Vietnam. The war makes me all just wanna just snuggle up like a cozy bug in a rug, you know?
I don't know why that came to my mind.
Listen, Coco.
I apologize to all the people watching who are in Vietnam. Judge, forget the roses. Think about his other testimony.
That's Dad. Are you good?
The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Max.
Galactica. Too many Galactica.
I hate his name.
Okay, fine.
Nothing else matters. Let's wrap up this case now. Honestly, on
Your Honor,
Francisca's team.
it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case.
Call me a Von Karma fan right now.
Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with age.
Woo!
God
Dang.
damn!
Write that one down.
Ooh! Mo! You're the clown, yet he got jokes? You want to explain that one to me? You're the clown.
I'm not mature.
I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant.
I got 99
However,
pump it
my
up
remaining
and one.
1% of doubt is quite reasonable. It's quite reasonable. Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
If there are no contradictions in his next statement, I'm prepared to issue a ruling. A ruling?
Like this is your last chance.
Okay, come on, Coco, we got this. The Silhouette, Part 2.
Coco wants to go make food, eat, and sleep.
There's no doubt about it.
Didn't you just say you woke up earlier to me?
Yeah,
You sleep a little too much.
I don't sleep enough. I woke up at 6:40 something. Woke up at 6:40 something. It was almost 7.
And you just been up?
In the at PM. PM.
When did you go to sleep?
8 o'clock in the morning. This morning.
8 to 6?
Mm-hmm.
It's like 8 hours. It's like plenty of sleep, isn't it? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
I was also awoken throughout that entire thing.
10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's not a consistent.
Okay.
There's no doubt in my mind there were no white roses that night. However, all the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk cap. There is no way I can forget seeing the decorations on it.
Maybe I'm just
He was
bored.
wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene.
Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this. Just one chance? I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness. If you are going to prove to me there is a contradiction with Mr. Curl's statement, you better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusation. I've got a single shot at this. I gotta be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need. So, Coco. That one shot. There's no doubt in my mind. There was no white roses that night. However, all of the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene.
Can we press him?
I have no idea, so let's see it before we do that. Even though the judge said he wasn't really big happy about pressing the witness. What statement do you want to press?
This one. Especially look how the decorations.
Mo, be honest. Ow!
You promised Mr. Phoenix, right? No more badgering. Wait, let it go. I hope you enjoy this pregnancy.
I'm finished. Excuse me, I'm the one handing out penal. Ow!
Maybe after court if you're not into that kind of thing.
Isn't it kind of pointless if you only went me after court?
What? I mean, if she... Okay. Von Karma, I guess, is willing to whip people that are into that. So we have to just present evidence. This is literally probably the last thing we have to do. Well, let's look at our
Why don't you
evidence.
ask yourself questions? Ask yourself questions right now.
Well, he said he was wearing the hat the entire time. This was found at the crime scene, probably. Means that he didn't have the hat on the entire time. That is, that's what I'm thinking. It was right. But I want to see you get there. But you ain't getting want food. This one happened to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it?
Yeah, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night.
No question in your mind?
Exactly, how would one mistake a thing like that?
I see. Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright? Miss Von Karma, where exactly was this silk hat found?
Miss, you always ask these questions. It was found at the crime scene. The crime scene. That means...
The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene.
No, that's not true!
Order! 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 Mr. Curls!
Yes, Your Honor?
What is the meaning of all this? Man, he is really angry now. You are old enough to know better than to behave like this in court!
So much yelling.
Hey, that's just not right. That's so harsh.
What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, among other things.
Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess. You just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go all insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you're saying above me doesn't mean no matter how old I get, you always get younger than you. Awesome. I always be younger than you. Awesome.
Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are?
I saw him. I swear I saw him. It was Max. Even if he doesn't have his roses, he was still wearing his dumb silk hat. I'm telling the truth.
He turned into a bratty little kid.
It's pitiful, isn't it?
He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat. He was there.
He left the scene?
What's the matter, Nick?
There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo,
What do you want?
you just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime?
What? He went... What do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that. You can't ask me that.
Mr. Fink's right is badgering the witness, Your Honor.
Nuh-uh. This witness testimony is so full of holes, Miss Von Karma's protest is useless.
Grr.
You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that alright with you, little guy?
Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did he leave the crime scene? The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away.
That's what I expected you to say. You sure that's how it happened?
Say what?
Huh? Oh, I'm not sure. I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Do you have any proof to counter his story as to how the criminal left the scene?
Double cheeked up on Tuesday.
Afternoon. Look at this picture. Look at this photograph! Every time I do it makes me laugh. The problem is the footprints in the snow.
Double cheeked up.
Footprints? In this photo, we can clearly see the victim is double cheeked up on a Tuesday afternoon. The footprints of the victim.
Doing how he went out at
Coco. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there.
Ay, ay, ay,
He is double caked up.
ay! Dear God! The man's the whole damn bakery!
Maya and Phoenix cracking jokes in the corner.
Somo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all the witness testimony from the court record. I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in.
Just wait just a second. You guys can't just ignore everything I've said. Fine, I'll tell the truth this time.
You wait a second. I think he said more than enough for today.
That didn't hurt. I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear.
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Why'd you roll the dino?
Huh?
You like roll your R on the dino?
Just what happens.
Okay.
Just comes out.
Mr.
sometimes.
Lawrence Curls.
Yeah?
Oh.
Yes?
You did it without holding your nose.
The testimony you provided up until now has been
False.
It hasn't been false. I haven't lied. It's just
It's just what?
I was a little bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene.
Seeing.
Especially the Karma and her whip told me. I'll talk about what I really saw.
Saw.
Order! Order! I will have order! Order! Francisco von Karma. How could
Yeah.
you?
It's my line. Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have. We really need to get a camera.
What opinion is that?
It's not funny.
Said as she's giggling. That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw, Mr. Curl.
Curls.
Ah, you're not gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tell you.
You. Trying to waste our time with your idiotic drivel.
Dribble.
Drivel.
Dribble.
Drivel.
The truth.
Now it's time for the next segment. Mo knows. Everything I've said up until now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's what I saw. He. This is the truth now. Get ready for it. He flew! He jumped up and flew through the air!
Magic's real, Coco.
Magic isn't real.
He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness.
It's not real.
He flew.
That's why there was no footprints. Flying people don't leave footprints.
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now?
Well, that was, how do I put this into words?
Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened.
It's real. You're right.
Why is he right? You believe the other witnesses. Why would you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story.
To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright?
This is all a dream, right?
Right now, I can't believe any of this. I'm not even sure if this day has been some kind of Kafka-esque dream. Ow!
Now that you think you're still... Now, do you think you're still... it's still a dream, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that. But I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen.
You imbecile.
If you disregard a need for proof, Miss Von Karma... If you disregard a need for proof, Miss Von Karma's case is sound. However, I've got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It is undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned.
Could have just snowed over the footprints. The guy could have just kicked the snow side by side as he walked away.
But it clearly shows his footprints going in. Because of the snow. And only his footprints are visible.
Just walk backwards. Not that hard.
Hey, sweeties, what in the world is going on? That's what I want to know.
They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared.
Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you? I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy. What?
But you make it look so effortless for you on stage.
It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires, so they had to hoist me through the air.
I told you. No, none of us is gonna freak out. Now he's crying. To his pillow. Wow, you just told me the secret to your magic?
It can't be true.
No, I broke the first rule. The cardinal rule. The only rule.
Why are you coming off more Scottish?
You're scaring Dio.
I'm so freaked the fuck out right now, bro. Dio, can you believe this? Oh, thank you, Dio.
He's licking me. I'm sorry, Max.
Thank you so much. In my time of need.
His tail's starting to wag. Nothing. Alright. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret to their tricks. Nick, what do we do now? All we can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in the court tomorrow. Great idea. Let's do our best to catch this sucker. To be continued!
So many questions remain unanswered. How will we ever see this through? But that's where we're stopping? Jesus fucking Christ, I
get it. You don't want to play video games with me anymore.
Hurry up and wrap it up, Buttercup.
Aggressive.
A for aggressive. Aggressive. A for...
What? You good? What a sleepy boy.
aggressive. A for aggressive. A for aggressive. A for aggressive.
What's
I'm
B for?
aggressive. I'm
What's B for?
aggressive. I'm
What's B?
aggressive.
What's
I'm
B?
aggressive.
What's B?
I'm aggressive.
I want to know what B
I'm
is.
aggressive.
What does B stand
I'm
for?
aggressive.
I'm curious in the
I'm
B.
aggressive.
You're not answering the... What does B stand for?
Bye bye.
Okay. What about C? Because A is for aggressive. B
That's
is
for Coco.
C is for Coco. D is for...
Diligence.
The thing you like.
Oh, I'm gonna choke you out in a minute. You gotta end this stream. I can't catch a case.